Hello, I'm Murray Newlands. Welcome to another episode of Performance Marketing Insider TV. Today I'm here with Scott Rewick. He is the CEO and founder of Cranking Media. He's been in the industry for over 10 years. He's raised millions in venture capital. He was early in the affiliate networking space. He's started and successfully sold affiliate networks. He's run media campaigns buying tens or hundreds of millions of dollars in media spend. Now he's working with direct response advertisers as well as brands, helping them to successfully do media buying. Scott, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Well, Murray, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me today. I appreciate that.
So tell me, you've raised millions, you've sold companies successfully. What's hot and what are you really focusing on right now?
Well, there's so much media to buy. I think that this creates part of the challenge and opportunity for anyone contemplating using the online space to generate leads or sales. In part, the space is continually blowing up in the sense that there's more ads to buy now than ever before, and that really shows no sign of slowing down. So advertisers that look to engage and reach out to customers to purchase their product have an unlimited playing field of ways to advertise to their prospective customers. Now, that also creates part of the challenge, just because you've got mobile blowing up, and you've got retargeting, and you've got co-reg and pay-per-view and social, and it really creates a challenging environment for people that don't understand the space when they look to advertise. So it's got a little bit of great and a little bit of bad as well.
So when you're working with a major brand, what are the first things that you look at?
Well, we have to craft a campaign based on what it is they're trying to achieve. Generally put, you've got two types of advertisers. Ones that leverage their brand, and these are strong brands that want to get placements in as many types of media as they can. And ultimately, the goals remain the same for a brand or direct response guys. They have to sell product and services. So we really craft the media buying plan to suit the needs of the particular advertiser. And brand guys really are just the same as DR. They have the same goals, the same ideas, but usually you have to kind of understand what they want to achieve and how long they plan on achieving, or how long of time frame they have to achieve their goals.
So what would be some tips you could give for media buying to grow your sales, basically?
Well, really, I think the biggest thing you can focus on, or you should focus on, is one single channel at a time. And when I say channel, what I mean is, look at the internet in terms of buckets of traffic. So if you've got mobile, social, you have ad networks, you have portals, you really ought to figure out one at a time. I've identified 9 major places you can buy media, but the biggest mistake most people do is they have a rather scattered approach in terms of buying media. You have to kind of slow things down a little bit, put the metrics in place to measure everything, and then just pick one channel at a time. Once you've figured out that channel, whether it's Facebook or buying an MSN or an ad network, then I think that gives you the chance to move on to different channels. But really focus your energies on one channel at a time. That's probably the biggest thing I think people can do, and probably the biggest mistake people make is not do that.
What's a particular channel that you're finding hot at the moment that you're spending a lot of time on? Is it things like retargeting and real-time bidding?
Well, we see this kind of this confluence of media in the sense that you can buy one type of media, but it has let's just say after effects and different types of media. So right now, for example, we're doing a lot of email marketing, and when we do that, we're getting millions and millions of clicks every month. And it turns out when we have clicks, we can place retargeting pixels. So it's really taking one form of media and then being able to leverage the data and the retargeting capabilities to move in a different source. So we're going from email to display. And similarly, you can go from display to back to email. So it's really blending kind of a hybrid approach to online marketing that really keeps it, as a guy that's been doing it for 13 years, really keeps it interesting and hot for me.
Excellent. And if people want to work with you, well, another question. What tools are you using at the moment? Are there any specific tools or tips there that you'd give people doing media buying?
Yeah, I mean, people tend to kind of overanalyze or kind of get in this analysis paralysis with tools. there is just, n number of tools that advertisers can use. Look, we built a $100 million a year business, $120 million. I mean, it's a business that does $10 million a month off of the back of Excel spreadsheets. So, tell people is you don't have to overanalyze this stuff. Now, that being said, there is a plethora of tools that we use in high volume media buying to make our job easier and to be more transparent with the client. So I could rattle off a couple. I mean, we clearly use lots of Excel spreadsheets to manage this stuff. But I mean, being able to tap into advertising tools like AdBeat that reverse engineer your competitors' media buying plans. So the point is, we have a number of tools that we use, but for most people starting out, don't get stuck in this area, I would say.
And if people want to work with you directly, how can they connect with you?
We're on a site called Cranking Media. It's CRANKING Media, crankingmedia.com. We've got about a dozen clients. We like it that way. We're a real high-touch approach agency that really focuses all of our energy on a small handful. And these are clients that can scale anywhere from starting out $5,000, $10,000 a month upwards of $1 million a month. So that's where people can get a hold of us.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Murray Newlands. You've been watching Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'll see you next time.